What's up, everybody? It's your boy Alex Dorfman here. I hope you're all having a beautiful, amazing, wonderful day today. And we are here to bring you positivity, self care, and help you find the most authentic, best and authentic version of yourself. So, today we are going to be discussing why improving on yourself can change your life.
I don't claim to be the creator, but I'm a savior. I take the strange variables of human life and make something out of the crazy quilt that saves.
So, honestly, self improvement and just improving on yourself, learning how to get better, and well, you'll see a big shift in your mentality, and that can link into other areas of your life as well. Not only that, but you will gain a sense of freedom in a way because you just feel free and not liberated or bound to certain things. And honestly, sometimes this happens to guys a lot. Is there's three kinds of love, and the first one is, you're young, you're dumb, so you make some mistakes. The second one is either you or the other person breaks off because it wasn't working out, and then you strive to want to better yourself, and that has happened to me. I was that person where I had the second love, and I'm like, okay, I need to prove on myself and really work on myself. So honestly, just focusing on yourself and just enjoying life and figuring out who you are to your core values, what you want to do in life, and what your purpose is, what your drive is. That will give you motivation to keep going and doing things you love. Even if you're not doing it full time or whatever, like just enjoy it. Enjoy life more. Go outside, get some fresh air and stuff like that. So I saw this post on Instagram. It's like this guy was talking an interview with this girl, and so he's like, so what makes a high value woman? And so she's like, well, a woman determines her own value. See, and he's like, that's where I'm going to stop you right there. That's where men and women think differently, because women can determine their value and say whatever their value is and think of any kind of thing, and that's her worth. But for guys, it's based on outside factors like the world, people. Like if you were to say, hey, I'm great, I'm worth this much, and they're like, why are you that worth that much? People would think we're delusional, and it's not like that's far-fetched, because it is true. We don't get value unless we put value out in the world. So that's why just focusing on yourself can bring you better relationships, better things, better friendships, and just everything in general. Life will be a lot more, you'll be a lot more fulfilled in life. See, we need to start to learn to just take control of our life instead of letting the wheel just fly around crazy in life, because you're just going down this rabbit hole essentially, and it's a trap, and you don't want to get in that trap. You want to be able to enjoy life to the fullest, don't have any regrets. So stop doing bad habits like watching porn every single day, or going through Instagram and comparing yourself, and feeling bad about yourself. There's a lot of things in life that we can't control, but there are those things you can control. And you'll see a huge change when you start going to the gym. You're not going to see it immediately, but you will eventually see it down the road. Also, playing just a lot of video games a lot, or just sticking on the internet, not going outside, not getting any nature, that can cause you to become depressed. That will cause you to compare yourself and feel lonely. So go outside, get some fresh air, go outside for a walk for like 30 minutes, and just start trying and journal. Journal things you're grateful for every single day, and that will help a lot. You'll have a whole book by the end of the year of stuff you're grateful for, and you'll realize how much that can actually help you improve. And honestly, when you start focusing on yourself and just start taking care of yourself, the right things fall in place a lot more better. It's like the law of attraction, basically. You put out what you get in the universe, and so whatever your energy is right now is what you're going to get back. So whatever you put out, even if you don't show it to other people, but you internalize it, it still is projected out into the universe. So you all essentially will learn about the law of attraction in a later video. Also, something that can really help a lot of us, especially if you start doing these things, you'll honestly kind of get rid of your depression. I wouldn't say it's completely gone, but it's like it's not there, because I've experienced it myself, where I've just not really experienced depression a whole lot because I've started focusing on myself and just enjoying what I'm doing right now here in the moment, hanging out with friends or just going places, doing things. And honestly, you'll feel a lot better when you start doing things, take care of your body a lot more better. So eating whole foods like fruit, fish, vegetables, meats, stuff like that will help you, especially with your brain and stuff. And never stop learning. Well, the day you stop learning is the day you lose, because knowledge is power. And the more knowledge you can get, the further you can go, the more things you can do, because you are more knowledgeable. So you have to put into action, obviously. But when you put action to knowledge, it becomes experience. And experience will get you very far. It will grow your wisdom, and you'll do things that you didn't think were possible only until you started focusing on yourself and checking your mentality, just really taking care of your self-care and all that. And honestly, get back some traits that you had when you were a child. If you're gonna jump over a puddle, have fun, enjoy life, do things you used to do as a kid. Like a while ago, if you've seen it on my channel, me and Draco Dubs went to the marina. I was depressed, I was having an episode, and we just hung out at the playground and just had a good time, and that really honestly helped. And having that childlike playfulness to yourself can really give you an extra boost in life to enjoy the smaller things when it happens. So just take time to enjoy the things you used to do as a kid. See, I personally believe that all of us have this inner beast, our inner warrior, and it's just waiting to come out. But you just have to take that step forward in your life to be like, I am done dealing with all this bullshit. You gotta take that step and move forward and just embrace who you are. Start off messy, who cares, right? You're gonna be you, you're gonna enjoy the process, because success, life, anything you do, it's gonna be a marathon, it's not a sprint. So don't charge in there full force. Just do what you can at the moment, slowly improve, maybe pick up a book here or there, read it, and start learning new stuff. Like, even any book can teach you something, because it can increase your vocabulary and help you maybe create better stories, give you skills that you didn't think were possible. It's endless possibility just by reading. Also, sacrifice yourself now so that way your future self will thank you. So, for example, going to the gym, you're not going to notice the results immediately, but over time it will help you, and it'll help you keep your body a lot more stable and healthier down the road, especially if you not doing it constantly every single day, but like 2 times a week, like just staying on it is really good for you. Even if it's just simple as a 30-minute walk, can really change your life. And also, for people who don't drink water, drink more water. That is life, boy. That is just straight up life, because it will make your skin a lot more better. It'll clean out your stomach. It'll make you just poop a lot more better. There's a lot of benefits to drinking a lot more water. So don't drink a soda and say, oh yeah, that's good enough, or juice, and be like, hey, there's water here. No, drink actual water. And honestly, the best place to go is YouTube. Just look up some TED Talks for some knowledge. And there's not videos on like happiness, there's videos on motivation. There's a lot of stuff on TED Talks that you wouldn't think as fucking crazy. They have a lot of knowledge there. So if you want to start just somewhere, that would be probably the first place to look. Or you want to look at my channel, go right ahead, and hope this videos help you out. Also, just learn to forgive people. You don't have to forgive them for their actions, but you need to let go of that energy that you're holding on to, whatever, like the stress or the anger or whatever emotion comes to mind when you think of that person. Just forgive them, because you're human, you make mistakes, right? So why shouldn't it be the same for other people? And honestly, why would you let that stop you from moving forward in life? It's just gonna hold you back, and it's not gonna do you any good to hold on to something, because it's like the Buddha say, if it's like holding a grudge is like drinking poison and hoping it kills the other person, because honestly that's what it is. It's poisoning yourself, your system, your mind. Like, why would you do that to yourself? So just leave in the past where it should be left at. Like that saying I had, be like a river, always flowing forward, and the rocks, boulders, pebbles, fish that are in there are obstacles for you to overcome. Also, having a supportive friend group. I can say A lot of my friends have helped me get to where I am right now, and they have helped me a lot. So thank you to all my homies. You know who you are. Big shout out to y'all. But yeah, so having a supportive friend group or like support group that will give you motivation and help along the way will help a lot. You can't do things, you can't build an empire by yourself, and you can, but it's going to be a lot more lonely. So it's a lot more better if you talk to people, you start to understand people, study different things, learn things, and you'll honestly see quite a change. You won't realize the change you can make in 1 year. And I'm going to leave with the last thing here is just don't be too harsh on yourself. A lot of time we criticize ourselves for, especially people who are any kind of artists, video creators, you know, artists, graphic designers, anything. Don't be too hard on yourself. Any kind of step in growth and improvement is something to congratulate yourself. So give yourself a reward, because your brain will reinforce that into good habits, especially if you do it for stuff that is meaningful. And honestly, when you're not as harsh on yourself and just thank yourself and congratulate yourself for the growth you've made, you'll be a lot more satisfied with who you are, and you start to begin the self-love for yourself as well. That's all I have for y'all. So stay legendary, stay beautiful. I'll see you on the next adventure.